to catch anything?
Well, yeah, you should have seen the fish I just about caught. It was like 10 pounds. I had it up here on the bank. It was so big, it just jumped back into the water. You should have seen it.
Really? Well, what'd you use to catch it?
I just used a stick, some fishing line, and a hook.
You mean you didn't even have any bait?
Okay, maybe the fishing has been a little slow today. Man, I think it's time I take a little bit of time to learn about the true sport of fishing.
Let's take some time to learn about the sport of fishing so we can create some true fish stories. Hi.
Hi, I'm Dawson Miner.
And I'm Kendall Madison from the Northeast Scout 4-H Club. We have been enrolled in the fishing project for 2 years.
Today we would like to share some sport fishing tips that will help you catch that big one.
Fishing for sport or recreation is called angling, derived from the Old English word angel, meaning fish hook.
Fishing is one of the oldest pastimes pursued by man. People fish from shore and from boat for all type of game fish. Fishing equipment called tackle is simple.
My first year in the project, I used the basic tools: a rod, a reel, a bobber, hooks, lures, and fishing line.
Trust me, you want to be very careful with the hooks. I've learned that whenever you use hooks larger than size 10, fish will not take the hooks unless they are starving.
When going fishing, use 6 to 12 pound test line along with a cane pole or rod and reel. When I go fishing, I use the simple baits: grasshoppers, crickets, or worms, along with a bobber. This allows the fish to find the bait rather than doing repeated castings when fishing with lures.
This allows me to have some fun doing other things while I'm waiting for the fish to bite.
My first year, because tackle is inexpensive and finding a place to fish is easy, almost anyone can fish. Weather patterns, water depths, and sunlight are different ways you can fish, or different reasons.
You'll soon learn that I learned in a project that when it's a bad day in one location, it could be a good day in another locations, and they may not be far apart.
One year, in my first year, when I go fishing, if I'm lucky enough to catch a fish, I usually just throw it back in. This technique is known as catch and release.
Unfortunately, some of my fish seem to release before I get them caught. There's this one fish in my pond that I have been trying to catch for the past 2 years.
Dawson, haven't you learned that in the sport fishing project, it takes patience, coordination, and most importantly, persistence?
In summary, the sport fishing project is
fun, inexpensive, and relaxing.
Well, if our little spin has cast a spell over you on quiet summer evenings next to the water's edge, then
we have lured you into the sport of fishing.